we broke loose some shit in the shit tank. Oh, we did. Sometimes you gotta get a good, to move the tank. The solids around.
Yes, people, I live with this on a daily basis. Welcome back to Road Notes. As you can see, we're on the road.
Yeah.
The only thing is, we're really not on the road. Onyx hasn't been moved.
We're going for a drive.
Yeah, Onyx hasn't been moved now in 3 months. So she needed to be exercised, and we decided to take her out on the road and get some gas while we're out. So we're taking a leisurely stroll back to the casa. Yep, it's been 3 months now. We moved in Labor Day weekend, and now it's the first week of December. Beep, beep. Road notes. One of the things that we took for granted was the fact that we were moving every 3 weeks and she was getting exercised regularly. You don't really think about it because it's just getting you from point A to point B. But after we became stationary, we started thinking about it.
We hope we can get away with moving her every quarter. I still start the engine every month. And I exercise the generator on full load every month. In the first week of every month, I do that while we're sitting. In terms of driving her, getting her out, exercise, getting that oil everywhere it needs to go, we're gonna try quarterly. Hope it's enough.
We're actually getting ready to pass through a little tiny town called Christmas. Believe it or not, Christmas, Florida. A lot of people come here to have their Christmas cards mailed from the post office. That way, your stamp says Christmas.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Road Notes. I'm sure you've been wondering where we've been. How long's it been now?
I don't know. A year?
It feels like it. I think it's been something like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months since we've actually really done a video. Take it.
Oh, well, I'm not taking anything. Taking meds for this cold I have.
You know, when you get older, this stuff starts happening more often.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sure everybody's been wondering where we've been. We've been kind of flying under the radar now since, I think, July. But a lot's changed. We've made some I'd call them life changes, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We also moved. So back in July when we were first...
We've always moved.
No.
But we really moved.
Oh, we really moved. So back in July when you heard from us last, Mark was working on transitioning into the federal law enforcement program at NASA. And we started having problems getting reservations because of where Kennedy Space Center is. And I don't know if everybody else has noticed this year, but this was pre-Hurricane Ian and Nicole. We actually started having problems because there's very few East Coast RV parks that are within a reasonable distance to Kennedy. So when I was sick at home with COVID, he was driving to I guess it was to the classes, right?
Academy.
The academy. And the drive started to become a problem. And I stumbled on a place that we had never heard of, never seen, nothing. But it's within 20 minutes of Kennedy. And so the long and short is we are now
property owners.
So we ended up buying a lot. And it's not to say that we gave up our Thousand Trails membership or any of that, but things kind of happen for a reason, and we have definitely benefited in this case because everybody who comes to Florida in the winter probably has had this problem this year, that reservations are at a premium now. And on the East Coast, there's literally like 4 parks that we could move between. One we can't fit in. One was booked until April, and I took a screenshot of it back in, I think it was August, and it was booked until April of 23. And then the other 2 are an hour and a half drive for him and an hour 15 for me to work each way, and that's just not acceptable on a day-to-day. So we ended up purchasing a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been great. So you want to tell them about our space? So we ended up purchasing a lot at the Great Outdoors.
For a lot.
We have for a lot.
A lot for a lot.
we got a lot for a lot. But actually, this place is kind of cool. We're going to show you everything involved in this place because I'm not sure if you've ever seen anything quite like this. If you've been here before, you know what we're going to show you in the next series of videos. But if you haven't been, welcome to a whole new world because this is a lot different than anything you've seen.
Yeah, we've been around the campgrounds, the RV resorts, and yeah, this is pretty cool here.
Yeah, so this place is located in Titusville, and so it's about 20 minutes for him to get to Kennedy, and for me it's still within my hour that I was driving even when we lived in Claremont. So we're going to show you our site, and then we're going to show you the unbelievable things that this place has to offer. I think you'll be impressed, and for anybody who's looking to kind of settle in a place for more than the 3 weeks, we're going to show you about the rental system here too.
Yeah. I think we're going to show you the lot we purchased in this video. Mm-hmm. And to leave a little extra, we're going to do the full blow-on review of this place in another video.
Because it really, honestly, you can't fit it all in one.
Yeah, it's going to be too long.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to get bored. Let's just, we'll stick to this lot. And then, but you have got to watch the next video for sure.
Yeah, you'll be amazed at some of the things you're going to see here.
And this is also a great time to hit that little red button that says subscribe.
We are so close to 1,000 now.
Yeah.
And yes, we've been slackers and we're well aware of it lately, but 2022 has truly been a whole lot of life happens. So
yep, and there's more changes to come that we could share. This is not the only change we're working on. There is another big one coming, maybe.
Yep.
In the future. So yes, it's worth subscribing if you haven't done it.
So we're going to start at the front here. This is the beginning of our little space here, our little site, and as you can see, it is full of RVs. Each site is individually owned, so you purchase the site with whatever comes on it, and then you can make it your own. So this is our site, and we got really lucky because, as you can see, our site comes with a whole lot of palm trees, and right next to it is a laundry and a bathhouse. So this particular site is 100 amps, so we are able to run everything without any problems, which anybody who remembers, we blew up a few things back in the past. So it is a 100 amp site. It comes with everything you see here. Everything is wired in from the back. We have a partition on ours, and then the palm trees. Enough room for the 2 cars, and we're looking at maybe expanding this out just a little bit because our property line goes a little bit further. Actually, our property line almost goes to this second set of trees. So, well, actually, I think that is our property line. So we could extend this piece out if we wanted. So as you can see, Onyx is chilling here. So we have all of this. We went garage sailing in the complex not that long ago and picked up a nice wicker chair and couch set with a table and a bar. And all of this was already here. The rocks and the pots, not the 2 blue pots, but the other pots were already here. So we just added a couple of other pots and I painted them, added some orchids. We've got our grill set up. We're gonna do some work here with a little kitchen set. And we also have a shed. So the site came with a shed. Got some area for the bikes here. And this particular site, ours can hold a 45-foot RV with the 2 cars. So we've got plenty of room if we ever decide to make any changes. And since we own it, we can come and go as we please. So you see we've got a little area here. Got a nice little table. And then we've got a lakefront view. We'll do some fishing. We have a little friendly gator that likes to come visit. This is a very nature-friendly area, so we're going to show you more about it. And then we've got a nice walkway, and the deer are always coming in and out of here. This is the entrance to our little shed. So it's really nice to have this. So we've taken a few things back out of storage, i.e. golf clubs, and now we've got a few fishing poles. But you can see that we've got a nice little setup here. So we're doing laundry right now. We've got internet and the Wi-Fi and everything in the shed, so we don't have to try to run it through the RV anymore. And this one came with all of the things you see: the washer, the dryer, the refrigerator, and then a nice little area where we've got a microwave and Mark's pride and joy, the Vitamix, which luckily will not blow anything up with the 100 amp service. So we're working on making a few things, you know, different in here, getting it organized. A few other things are gonna eventually come in here, and we're gonna mount the fishing poles up. And then they had these beams up here before, so we just gotta rearrange some stuff. But as you can see, it's a nifty little spot. And there's the other side. We've got our watchdog and our service. It's quite nice. So Mark had a good point. Tell him about our neighbor, the bathhouse.
I don't want to talk with my cold, but no, it's not COVID. It's just a cold. I was tested. But yeah, to some, you know, we have this, well, no neighbor, but we have a bathhouse. To some, that could be a turn-off maybe, or something they would decide against buying this lot. To us, we looked at it as a positive. Not only do we have an extra bathroom when we have guests and visitors come over,
or if something goes wrong,
but we also have literally right here another laundry facility.
Yep.
So, you know, even though we don't, it's nice to have it, but in an emergency we can have this right here.
Yep.
And we build a little, so we come right here from the lot and we have this little,
oh yeah, we cut a path.
and all we do is this, and bathroom, laundry.
Yep. And I don't wash like all the stuff with the dog hair. I prefer to do it in the commercial laundry, so it's kind of nice because we can pick and choose what we use the laundry for,
So
which
is
nice.
To us it was a positive to have this next door.
Yep.
And
it's quiet though.
just to mention, yeah, it's quiet.
It's quiet with all these palm trees.
There's no neighbor really that ever sets up an RV here. We have enough privacy with our row of whatever palm trees.
Yep. And our next door neighbors on the other side, they're super nice. Super nice.
Seasonal.
And, yep, they're here until April or May, and then they're gone until the fall. And then, you know, they have rotation around here. Some people are just yearly, some people are here for only a month, some are here for the season. Yeah. And you can do whatever you need with the lot. Yes, there's an ARB involved if you want to build and put stuff in the ground, but you can still do that. So
yeah, we can add on to this lot up to like 400 square feet, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 600 and something total, right? If we took the shed down.
And a lot of people do this. They have these little what do they call them, suites or
Executive
something? Executive
suites.
suites, and they have a bathroom and a living room in there, and so yeah, we could build a little building here and live out of it.
Yep.
You still have to have an RV though. That's the rule.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can make it your own. That's the nice thing about these lots.
And look, we've got a new little friend in town. Friend Lisa got us that for the tree. And we're gonna bring a few more things back from the storage.
Starting to grow.
I'm back in the orchid business now.
Yep.
For the ground orchids. I'm gonna start cultivating them to sell at some of the bazaars and different shows here.
The first community yard sale event.
I did. I told them we got all this furniture. And would you
So
believe
this is awesome.
we got, so you can't see it because it's covered at the moment with these great little things, but this is all wicker set. And we got that, the table, the wicker chair with the ottoman, and the bar for $200.
And the dog bed.
Oh, and the dog bed.
Yeah.
And Zozo loves her bed. We got it all for $200. It's just crazy. So,
anyways,
welcome to the great outdoors.
Great outdoors in Titusville.
Yep.
Yep.
So if you like what you see, hit the button. Help us get to 1,000.
Mhm.
That'd be awesome. And we're gonna show you around this place in the next few videos and show you some things in the area that are kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
So
Yep.
tell them what to do.
Did you say
Did I
when
move?
when a rocket goes off from Kennedy Space Center, we literally can stand.
Oh.
We could stand right here and watch him.
Except ask us if we saw Artemis.
Well, no, we're sleeping.
We got up 1 a.m. It was delayed. I had to go to work the next
Yep.
day. He had to go to work the next day.
But
We slept through it.
We need to go no closer. We're literally what, like
You can see
with 5
everything.
miles, air miles,
Yep.
maybe from Kennedy.
And in fact, we'll probably show you one of the rocket launches in these next videos because SpaceX is going to town with the launches lately.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. All right, guys. We'll call it a day here.
yep, we'll see you soon.
Be safe, drive safe,
Yep.
stay safe. Till next
Bye.
time. Bye.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you